It's your man Jizzle here, UrbanGrindTV. We are at the 10th annual Global Mixx Music and Film Forum. I'm here with a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's Ricco Lumpkins, a.k.a. the Speaker Bangers, Grammy Award-winning producer, engineer, songwriter from the Chi, representing the Chi, but also here at SAE Institute, Chicago, department chair, and we're hosting or co-hosting the event with Mary Datcher and Global Mixx.
Awesome. Now, Global Mixx is on its 10th year. What has made Global Mixx so successful, you think?
I think the reason why it's so successful is Mary, she's in tune, like she's got her ear to the street, and she brings, value to the people that come here, the panels that she puts on, the people that she brings. That's why I like it, because it gives that real world experience and knowledge back to the people that, come to the event. So I think she's branding it right,
Yeah, definitely. And I was asking, as far as like Atlanta has AC3 and, the South by Southwest, what do you think is the difference between those and what we're doing here in Chicago?
Because it's not just Chicago, it's mostly Chicago, right? But it's not just Chicago, so she'll bring and she'll leverage her relationships and she'll bring people in from all over, you know what I mean? And I like the panelists that come through that are based from Chicago, because that shows that, Chicago is doing something, when it comes to, the cast and the directors from Empire, or, the radio personnel, or, the producers, the artists, and they can see that, you don't necessarily have to go down to those other places. You can get schooled here at the crib.
That's awesome. Now, let's talk about what you've done here at Global Mixx. What has been your involvement this year?
Well, like I said, so I'm the department chair here at SAE Institute Chicago, and we're co-sponsoring and co-hosting, the event with her. I actually personally sat on a couple of panels where I gave back and I spoke to, it's called In the Lab. So we're talking about studio production, publishing, songwriting, engineering. So I sat in on that panel, just giving back, gems from that perspective.
You have an immense amount of accolades. I've seen them in the hallways here. Can we talk about, your Grammys and just, the way you started in music for those that don't know?
Cool. Well, I started in music playing drums when I was a kid in my dad's church. But I'm from a place called Rockford, Illinois, which is just west of here. So this is technically home base for me, but I did have to go down to Atlanta in early 90s, and that's when I worked with the likes of, TLC, Boyz II Men, Master P, Lil Zane, 112, Black, 3LW, oh my God, Outkast, Goody Mob, CeeLo Green was in Goody Mob, worked with Pink, I worked with Usher, I worked with Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, the list goes on. I really forget everybody I work with, but, got that experience down here. And I was signed to Dallas Austin as a producer, but I also worked with Rodney Jerkins. But bringing that experience back home to Chicago was pivotal for me. I'm about, to learn, to teach, to love, and recreate. So I'm about reciprocating the experience and the knowledge that I've gotten to the next generation of content creators. And that's why, I'm an educator as well. So that's why I took on the position here as department chair of SAE Institute.
Awesome. And what do you think is what has been your best experience here at the Global Mixx in the 2 days so far?
This is the second year we're hosting it, so I like seeing the people come together. That's the best part. Because it's like there's a certain energy that comes through the hallways when people show up, and everybody is giving back, and everybody's meeting and networking. Like, to me, that's the biggest part, to see people networking, because now people can actually, leverage that. They don't necessarily have to just end it here at Global Mixx for the weekend, but then everybody's passing cards out. So I like seeing that here. Like you said AC3 and, Revolt and Billboard music conferences and stuff like that. But it's like a mini version of that here. But it just seems realer, Like, everybody's tangible, everybody's reachable. Like, here's my card, let's link. And I have seen some people, come out of here and they build relationships and nurture those relationships and continue on, working.
And that's the big part, is the relationships that they build here and that they take on forever, because that's how we build. We get a lot of artists that are up and coming on Urban Grind TV that tune in. What can you say to any of those artists, some advice for them?
Up and coming artists, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Man, just stay on the grind and hustle. Don't give up. I always tell people, the moment that you give up, the industry gives up on you. So, it's not an overnight. I mean, I've sat on a couple of other music conferences and panels, and what I tell people is, with me, talking to other people in the game, in the industry, whether it's a producer or artist, like, yo, give me that magic number for you. When did it happen? And most people say 7 years. You know what I mean? So don't think that you're going to come in here and next week, you might blow up. That might happen. Very rare. But at the end of the day, it's about really just sticking to the plan. I mean, you got to make a plan. Stick to that plan. Hustle it. And have good quality music. Like the music is infinite. It's gonna last when we're dead and gone. So if you have that mentality that, let me make the best product up front, and don't undercut yourself, that's gonna last. So if you can think along those lines, do the music right, then kick in the plan and all the marketing, and you'll be all right. Go to events like this, the Global Mixx, because you're going to meet that person that may open that door for you.
And that's awesome advice from this man, Ricco Lumpkins. Where can they find you on social media if they want to follow you?
Sure. I'm Ricco Lumpkins, RICCO LUMPKINS. That's my Facebook. Twitter is at SpeakerBangers, which is SPKRBNGRZ, no vowels, SpeakerBangers. That's my Instagram and my SoundCloud as well.
That's dope. Thanks for being with us. Ricco Lumpkins, it's your man Jizzo, Urban Grind TV. We're out.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ricco Lumpkins, a.k.a. the Speaker Bangers. Chilling with Urban Grind TV here at Global Mixx 2016 10th Annual Music and Film Forum. We doing it big. Stay tuned. Get in tune.